Oh, good morning, folks. Cornell with YouTube Fishing Vids. I don't know, sometimes they surprise you when they sneak up with a bite on a Senko, but cloudy morning for the first time since I've been out here in Florida, and I'm on the golf course pond on a new section. I fished here before, but it's been a while. He's decent, nothing huge, but that's the first cast with a Senko, guys. First cast with the Senko. I have the Topwater frog, I've got my jerkbait, I've got flukes, got it all. I got all the pond fishing arsenal that I need, but a green pumpkin 5-inch Gary Yamamoto Senko. Got it done for the first fish. Let's put it back and see what we can do. I'm gonna do maybe another 2 hours this morning, and I'm just gonna work this one little pond. It's not huge, it's narrow. I could cast pretty much to the other side once I get around the bend. But let's go at it. Let's see what Florida got to offer on this beautiful morning. There we go, guys. Fluke fish. I don't know if you watched me, but I hit the water and I just let it sink. I barely twitched it, if that. I think just dead sticking it worked with the fluke for the first fluke fish. Oh, it's a nice one too. Oh, I love it. He lost the first Senko, decided just to go ahead and right on that same 4/0 mustad grip pin hook, tie on the fluke, and look what happened. Very cool. Standing in the same spot, fan casting, and there we go. Awesome, that's a fatty. Look at the belly on this thing. Yep, they're feeding up. Beautiful, right in the nose. And white Zoom fluke. He's got a cool little bump on his belly. Looks like something tried to grab him. All right, let's go back and get some more. What's so great about having a bag of flukes and a bag of Senkos is that they're 100% interchangeable on the same exact setup. So all I'm doing here is just putting back on that darn Texas rigged weedless, weightless Zoom fluke in pearl. That's all that is, guys, and a little grip pin. The grip pin's great. Tiny bit of weight, by the way. That's a molded lead head right there on that little gripper holding that bait in place, so it serves to hold the bait, and it gives it just ever so slightly a little bit of weight just to help it sink a little bit, but still keep it somewhat horizontal. So great looking bait on the fall. In that case, it hit on the fall. So let's see if we can toss it back out there and do it again. Oh man, again, just dead sticking it, a couple twitches and let it sink. A little guy, but amazing. Oh, it's a peacock bass on a fluke, a tiny baby, itty bitty, super adorable, gorgeous, gorgeous fish. Look at this guy, seriously. Isn't that the most beautiful thing ever? There's nothing better than peacock bass. I tell you, I absolutely love the fact that I could catch these fish in these ponds, but look at that beauty. Look at how feisty it is. Beautiful little patterns, itty bitty little guy, just gorgeous. And that makes my day. So let's put that back. That's 3 fish standing in one spot and 2 species. Well, they're obviously liking the white pearl Zoom fluke. Let's try a pearl white Lucky Craft Pointer 78, little jerkbait. This is the bait that got it done for my first peacock bass of the trip in that chartreuse color, but let's see what the white does over here in this new pond. Oh, first cast, guys, right into the fountain. First cast into the fountain with the jerkbait. Let's see if it's a little peacock, a bass, a cichlid. Let's see what the heck we got here. Oh my gosh, bluegill. first fish, first cast on the jerkbait is a bluegill. That's the 3rd species. Go figure. He ate the heck out of it too. Look at that. Might have to get the pliers for this one, but there you go, folks. Multi-species action right here in the pond in Florida, and he's off. Let's put him back and let's see what else bites. This is the first day fishing that I actually feel good about how aggressive these fish are in these ponds. It's been tough. It's been real tough to get the bite going like I've had in the past. A lot of times, you know, in years gone by, the bite has been so on fire that it just almost is unspeakable. But this trip, it's been a lot different. It's been high pressure and cool nights, sunshiny days and no wind. And who knows, maybe something else happened to the ponds. Who knows if they did some kind of spraying. The vegetation's limited on the shoreline right now. It looks a little different and it feels a little different. So I'm not sure if there was some kind of kill off, or if the fish are just moving in different areas that I can't reach them, or if they're in a pond that I haven't fished yet. So I'll just keep on hitting them until I find them. But so far so good this morning. Nothing big, but at least a little action. Oh, right here at the shore, guys. Oh, it's a little peacock bass right here at the shoreline. I figured I was gonna probably pop one of those on this jerkbait, but that's the Second fish or second bite on a jerkbait. Didn't get him in, but the jerkbait's working. There we go. Something else bit. Oh, it's tiny, whatever it is. It's a jumping bluegill. Another, is it a bluegill? Yep, another bluegill on the jerkbait. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Itty bitty little guy. It's amazing how aggressive they are in here. Oh my gosh, what a bite. That was awesome. All right, spot to spot to spot. Jerkbait first. That's the first thing I throw. And then I hit these shorelines here with the frog. And literally the second cast, that was a bass. That was a bass. Little guy, but it's fun as heck. I'm getting to the point now where I can almost cast to the other side. And that was a great bite on the little jerkbait. So let's see if we can find another one. Oh my guys, you never know when that bite happens. And sometimes it's just there. And that's what it was. Got the Senko back on, guys. Feels like a good one. I'm hitting the other side. I can make it to the other bank. What do we got here? Just another nice largemouth. All right, cool. All right, amazing. 2 casts. I basically took off the Fluke. It was not happening, but back on this magical Senko, and there you go. Got another one. Going back. There we go. He almost ate it on top. That was cool. Let's see what the heck it is. Is it a bass, a peacock? What do we got? Just a dink bass. That's cool though. He ate my Senko on top. That's pretty much the second topwater bite of the whole trip, so I'll take it. Felt that little bite. I don't think he's a big one. Let's find out. Let's see if he surprised me. Oh, there's always that last second run to prove that he's not the ultra dink, but he's not that big either, but I got a fish. All right, cool. Every spot seems to yield at least something, which is always fun. There we go, guys. Got myself a little bigger section of water here to play with. So I broke out the jerkbait again, and let's see what we got. Feels like it could be anything. I think it's a nice peacock, to be honest. Oh, it's a nice peacock. Really nice one. Really nice one. He just found him. He just found his shoulders. He's a nice one, guys. Absolutely beautiful, beautiful peacock. He's big. Look at him pulling drag. I'm so glad I got the drag set right. He's a nice one, guys. Really nice. Beautiful colors on him. Biggest peacock of the trip. Oh, he's a big one, guys. He's a really good one. I had no idea how big he was until I just saw him. I saw just a little bit of his colors for a second, knew he was a peacock, but then he's now showing himself. Oh my gosh, he's a big one. He's a real big one. Oh, I hope he stays on. He's not going anywhere. These hooks are crazy. I've upgraded these hooks to the Yamamoto nano hooks. Oh, he's a great big. He's the biggest peacock I've ever. This is my PB peacock out of this lake, out of these ponds. Let me see if I can get down here and get him. Open up. Oh, I get wet, but look at that peacock, guys, out of a golf course pond. That is definitely worthy of some pictures. Isn't that insane? Absolutely awesome on that beautiful Lucky Craft Pointer 78. Let me dry off a little bit and get the hooks out and take some pictures. Like, that is absolutely a gorgeous, gorgeous peacock coming out of these little golf course ponds. Look at the colors. He's going back. Let's see how many more of these we can catch. Oh my gosh, another one right here. Oh, it's another peacock, guys. 2 or 3 casts later, every one of these is gorgeous. I mean, beautiful, beautiful fish. So getting to this bigger open section of pond, man, is paying off. Let me get some pliers. Actually, didn't need the pliers, got it off. There he is, a little dink, amazing. That big, great big giant, and then this itty bitty baby. Going back. There we go, another one. Another one, guys. Again, it feels like a peacock, it really does. I don't know how much bigger or smaller. It's running pretty good. Let's see what we got. Oh, it's another peacock. It's a little bigger than the last, a little smaller than the first. Man, I'm in peacock land right now, guys. This is absolutely incredible. It's just turning on. I just found a spot on the ponds that's producing. Gorgeous, gorgeous fish. Going back. There we go. Nice. Oh, it's a nice one. It looks like, oh, I think it's a largemouth, guys. Here's the deal. I think it's a largemouth. Let's see, is it a peacock or a largemouth? It is a was a largemouth. It was a largemouth. That was about to be my sign out fish. It's not going to be my sign out fish because I didn't bring him in, but I'm about to the end of the line and it's breakfast time. I'm getting hungry. So we're going to try and get one more fish and we're going to call it. Oh, right at the boat. I love saying right at the shoreline is what I'm trying to say. You know what I'm getting at. Just a little dink. But we're gonna call it because, man, I am hungry. It's breakfast time. It's been awesome. Really, really great morning. No brainer. Coming out with a jerkbait, Senko, Fluke. Didn't get anything on the topwater frog, but I ain't complaining. Folks, as always, I appreciate you joining me. As always, I appreciate you subscribing. Until we meet again, over and out.